Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Turn Order, the Seventh Eon, episode number 10. Hello, and welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We return as the group heads into the, we're gonna say, what's this guy's name? Let's see. Name generator, because I'm god-awful at names when I need to be.
Andreas.
No.
No, he's like Bernard or some shit.
Bernard.
Mandrake.
Vladimir.
Joseph.
Piotr.
Bernard Carefulbottom.
Bulbous.
His
Gerald.
name is...
John Cena!
His name is Clyde.
Fredder.
It's Clyde's Sunglider Emporium. So, you make your way into Clyde's Sunglider Emporium. It's a pretty nice shop. It's pretty small compared to a lot of the other Market Square places. The rent is still probably insane to be in the Market Square of Kazakhs. But it's a reasonably small shop. He's got things pretty well presented in there as you go into the main display room. There's kind of like a few different display cases that have some different I'd say like different like equipment and things. It's kind of a shop that you know like if you've ever been inside of like a skate shop or anything like that, you know how like in a skate shop they've got kind of everything that's associated with skating. Here it's kind of like everything that's associated with these sun gliders. It's got sort of like some pieces to repair damaged pieces. It's got
paraphernalia.
Yeah, he's got a kind of display case of various gemstones that have a sort of glow to them. There's definitely something, without even really I'm making you guys roll for it, you can tell that there is a sort of...
So does he have one like up in the wall framed and signed by...
Yeah, that's
Tony
what
Hawk?
I'm thinking.
By Dread First. By Dread First.
Dread First.
I want to kind of poke on everything, you know, like a kid in
if you guys have ever seen like Leonardo da Vinci's like the flying machines that have the kind of like the almost like the bat wings, I think they kind of look like that, and they have like a small tail to them. So you guys, they're kind of like person size, but you can tell that they kind of collapse to something that I'd say probably it's still kind of big even after it's collapsed. It'd probably be like able to fit on your back. So that it'd be from, say, a normal human's shoulders to their feet. So something maybe like it could collapse to something about 5 feet high by like, I don't know, 3-4 feet wide.
Do you
All right,
fly
Clive.
like a bird with it?
I'm gonna need 5 gliders and that Dread First lanyard.
Do you sit on it, or do you like flop your arms?
Oh no! It's a glider. It's almost like a hang glider. You strap it to your back.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
It's like Guild Wars 2.
I know the glider.
So, Clyde steps behind his display case, and he says, "Oh, 5 gliders then. Right. Is it for you 5?
Yep.
Right. I need to get some measurements, and how, if you don't mind, you can see he pulls out like a scale, and he says, if you could just weigh yourselves properly, I need to know your height and your dimensions and your weight. It's very important for determining which kind of glider and which kind
You
of
just
gem.
see Ignia look at her breasts like...
Have I gained some weight?
Why? What?
So I was thinking about Ignia's breasts.
Measurements.
Yeah, so I mean, he takes out like a tape measurer, and he walks over to you, Drab. Can you hold this up to your head?
Yeah. Like the
He just
20 foot of.
yeah. He starts to like pull the tape measure down, and he kind of he walks around. I guess he's put out the scale or whatever for you guys to like weigh yourselves while he's doing measurements and things. And he walks around. He takes Drab's measurements, then moves to you, Kelvin. Starts to take your measurements. All right, hold still.
Okay.
Measures from your head down to your feet.
Should be I like stretch up as straight as I can. There you go.
Am I smaller or taller than Calvin?
I think you're smaller. Kelvin's 4'3", but
4'4" should be.
I'm 145.
1.25.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
centimeters.
Yeah.
So that is
It's what?
57 inches. 57 inches.
You're taller than me.
Yeah.
I thought you were shorter than I am.
You should be.
Maybe I should be. Maybe I'm
I
smaller.
mean, gnomes are generally smaller, but
I have been picturing her quite small.
Okay, let's like do like 135 then, or like 130 centimeters. Or is that too like she?
that is. Yeah, that's about Kelvin's height.
Yeah.
I could be like a little bit shorter than Kevin, or just kind of the same.
Yeah, let's just say 130 centimeters.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, Calvin is as wide as he is tall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's built like a cube.
You've always described yourself as a small, deep gnome, so
Yeah.
technically Kelvin is medium size.
Oh,
You
snap!
have
That
to
I'm
be
even
smaller.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm even smaller than that.
Yeah,
I'd be
you
like-
can be a straight, flat 4 foot if you like.
How much is 4 foot in
3'6".
120 centimeters.
Yeah, sure.
Aw.
That's like
I mean, you're a gnome.
tiny.
You're a gnome.
I
You're
know.
the second shortest race.
I would like carry myself twice.
That's how tall gnomes are. What do you want me to tell you?
No, I'm just. That's
I
just
like to stand on the scales.
It's almost as small as
measure.
Mac.
So you hear like Drab step on the scale. It's like clank clank, and then like the fucking they've got like one of those the doctor scales that have like the real like weights on them. So it's like clank, and like dunk. And he keeps like pushing all this. He pushes all the weights like all the way to the side. Right, you're a heavy one, aren't you? This is gonna.
Oh, sorry. I take Ori off my shoulder. Is that better?
No, I'm not on your
It
shoulder.
goes. It goes down like a little bit, like. Yeah. So basically, he goes around, gets all the measurements and everything. And he says, right. So the thing with the sun gliders are the size and the gem quality is what keeps it afloat. So the heavier, the bigger you are, the bigger and more expensive the gem is. He's kind of eyeing Drab and Belmorn.
I'd like to drop the bomb.
gonna be expensive.
Yeah, I know all about gems. I'm from Slundane.
Oh, Clundane. Right. Well, we've got a few gems that we import from Clundane. as well as from Gunnelbar. A few of the gems look familiar to you, Ori.
Oh no. What do they? Where? Is it like
Are they blood gems?
The shade
shade.
rubies?
yeah, the shade rubies?
No, but there's the shade rubies, the ones that you harvest are not the only gems that you get from the chasm.
Yeah,
There are
yeah,
other
of
precious gems, but you see some that you very well could have harvested yourself from the chasm.
Where did you get these gems from?
Oh, I have my my merchants that come by. I've gotten a few from Gunnelbar here and there, and we get some in from Atis here, specifically from Llundain, as your friend illustrated.
Do you ever ask where your merchants get them from?
Well, it's none of my business.
Of course, it's your business. You're buying them,
Well, I mean,
and you're not asking any questions.
we use them pretty regularly.
Yeah, calm down there, Ori. Take it easy.
I mean, do you even know how you get these gems?
Ori, we'll deal with that later. Let us, the task at hand and all that.
You know these? Let's come up with a name for them. Like the smallest ones. I don't know.
You have like a gem the size of a gravel.
Yeah, like I don't know, like gems, like a blue one, maybe, like a
Okay.
tiny one.
Could be a.
These are, yeah, come up with a name.
There's some blue minerals, lapis lazuli, sapphires, azure. We could say let's say let's call it an azuli gem. Let's mix azure and lapis lazuli.
Azula,
Azuli.
Azula. I can't even pronounce it. Azuli.
You just did it twice.
These Azulis, not only the smallest hands can go in and grab these from the tightest, the furthest into the depths of caverns, and
Ori,
only
Ori, hi. I like to take her by the shoulder and turn her around. Have you ever heard of the saying, that which hinders your task is your task?
no, I haven't heard of that.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, don't let this get ahead of what we're doing. Understand. We can deal with it later, but let's get our gliders and get on out of here, okay?
I'm just gonna look at my hands and kind of remember when I was like really, really small and they sent me in.
Sure. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
Do you have the madness table still, Mac?
Ooh,
those to hand?
yeah.
Okay.
Shit, that would
Interesting.
just been through some shit.
You are definitely shook, for sure.
Yeah,
PTSD is not a joke.
exactly.
Okay.
Just don't think about it. What's the problem?
Roll me a
Oh, thank you, Pinchy.
roll me a D3, please.
And you have a level of exhaustion. You're just.
Yeah. Goodbye. Someone called child services.
Okay. Roll me a D100, please.
Oh my god. I'm legit scared. But I love it.
That's
76.
okay. All right, that
Okay.
kind of is perfect, I guess. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see.
This is intense.
Let's see. I'm gonna paste this to you on Discord because it's gonna come out all wonky
Yeah.
on Roll20. Where'd you go? Okay. So I'm gonna send this to you in a message on Discord. There you go.
Have fun. I like
Okay.
put my hand under your chin and like lift your eyes to look at me. I promise, sorry, I have my word roll.
It's like a 1 degree turn.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. It's a good girl. Okay, you got everything you need now, Clyde.
Judging from your rather larger friends here, from what I can tell, we're gonna need the Model F.
And he sort of motions, and it's like a really big fucking glider.
We're gonna need 2 Model Fs. We're gonna need 1 Model C and 1 Model A and a Model B as well. So 2 Fs, a C, a B, and an A. And in terms of the gems, we're gonna need 2 of the azulite gems that your friend was speaking about, and it appears we'll also need a few of these.
Do you have any nice rubies? They would go well with my hair.
Oh, rubies?
I'm gonna stare at Ignia for a bit.
We're gonna. Well, we have some red ones, but they're not rubies.
Well, anything that's nice.
Yeah, there's a Tempest gem. You can use one of those. That'll work just fine.
Right, so what's the total?
Right. So for Model 2, Model X.
Renting. We'll be bringing them back.
Do we? Maybe we should just buy them.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but we don't rent here.
Oh. Do you buy them back?
That would basically be renting.
That's kind of like renting, isn't it?
Aye, but it's not. It's not the same.
But it kind of
legally distinguishable.
How much are they?
Well, right then. So for the Model Fs, it's 750 gold each,
Jesus Christ.
and for the Model C, it runs 500, and for the B and the A, they both run 400 gold.
I want to whisper. I want to whisper.
Mine.
I want to whisper to Drab. You wanted to give them double.
How much
What
is
do you think?
mine?
I lean all the way down. Why do you think you let us in here?
So the Model C was 500.
No, it was C for me then?
Yeah.
Kelvin,
And then
how much
I'm gonna
was that?
walk up to him and I'm just gonna lean forward a little bit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before you start trying to bang this poor old man.
We're not banging.
Before you eject hot lava over his face.
Oh.
God.
More face! More face! How much was that altogether, Kelvin?
2,800 gold altogether. Is that including the gems, Clyde?
Well, no, it's not. That's just for the gliders. you see.
All right.
While they're talking, can I try to sleight of hand one of the...
tits.
No. Can I sleight of hand one of the gems that he talked about for me?
So the gems are in display cases. That's definitely going to be.
Well-
You can try for sure. I'm going to say that it's going to be extremely difficult to sort of get your hand into a display case and kind of.
You don't want to be caught here.
I know.
So the gems then gives that breakdown, Clyde.
Oh, right. The gems. Well, the big ones that you're going to need there, they run 250 gold each. And, well, it depends. How long do you want to use these things?
For about just to be safe, call it about 150 miles.
150 miles. Oh, right. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. The only issue is, well, is the weight. Again, he kind of glances towards Drab and Belmorn. For most people, 150 miles is not really a problem. You see, a lot of these gliders are meant to get to the other cities in Zahuras relatively easily, so that wouldn't be a problem. I would say you'll be fine with any of these gems for that, but for the bigger fellas, they're going to definitely need the larger ones.
All right. So
Takes a lot more energy to keep them up.
Aye, that it does. Should see this one eat. Anyway,
About the price.
Yeah,
And I
so
just look at him
the
very
other-
intensely.
the other 3 gems for the beautiful Ignia here, and myself and young Ori.
All right, for each of those, we'll run you 100 gold each.
All right. So the total price then, Drab, is 3,600 gold.
You what, mate?
The total
3,600 for a couple of flyers?
I know, and when we were speaking to the Omnipotents, they made it seem like it would be much more reasonable. I need to go back and have a word with them.
Yeah, we should you're probably right, Kelvin. We should go and have a word with the Omnipresence personally.
Well, the beauty of these sun gliders, sir, is that, you can use them repeatedly. The gems will naturally recharge after a day.
Listen, Glide. We are in a hurry to perhaps save you and a lot of other people. We don't have a lot of time, and we at the moment also don't have a lot of money.
How much money you got on you, Kelvin?
Last count was about 1,400 gold or so.
Right.
Can I sit myself up
I
on
can
the?
actually afford this.
Yeah, we can.
Let me just barter you.
No, we
fuck.
can't.
No, go ahead. I'm just
I'm
talking
gonna-
to Kelvin.
Can I sit on the desk or the
on
counter?
the display, sure.
Yeah,
show him
I'm
my
gonna
firebush.
sit on him. And I just lean towards him and then just grab his head in my hands, his chin. Listen, Clyde, how about you do us a little favor here? I'm sure that you understand the importance of our mission. We've been sent by the Omnipotents, and we're probably the only ones that can save us.
Importance?
Yes. Important. And I just drag his head down a little bit so he's not staring at my face.
Okay. It's real subtle. So
I mean, come on, I have to do something. This is what my character is. She's
Sure.
just a manipulative slut. No, I'm joking. She's
Wow.
not a slut. It's just manipulative.
Just joking. That's not the character.
So go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
God damn it! Why do I never roll?
Give you advantage on it. Go for it.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, girl. Yeah, girl.
Now I need to take out my dice. Hold on.
You can hear the hum of power coming from Wax dice.
Yeah.
16.
Oh,
So he says,
Well, I mean,
why? He's just blatantly staring at your tits.
You can have it for
Blatant.
50 boobs.
when you say important, what exactly do you mean?
well, obviously, I can't share all our secrets. But it is a matter of life and death. This sound might not be here the next morning. Obviously, you don't want that to happen, right? I mean, you don't want this, while looking at myself, to go to waste. We might have a nice drink later when we get back.
Drink?
Or two.
2, 1,
Two.
two drinks. Well, I have to. These are quite expensive.
Treb, why is he acting like that?
Obviously, you understand that. Obviously,
Sorry.
these are also worth.
Ignia is a very perky lady.
Trab,
Mm-hmm.
she's good. How did she manage to make the death of everyone in Kazakh so sexy?
I think it's the nipples, Kelvin.
Oh my god!
For the love of
They're poking
Bahamut.
right through that dress.
Treb!
Man of the law.
Oh shit! Sorry, Yori.
You can hear Belmore's.
Earmuffs.
You can hear Belmore's face palm because he's got the fucking gauntlets and it just clang.
I cover Rory's ears.
No, Ori's like, if there's like a shade of purple over her cheeks right now.
I'll just say this. Once we get back, I'm sure we'll have a great night. But you want us to come back. You want to witness the next night, don't you? How about you give us half off? And
Which
I'll make
half?
sure. Half of the price.
For the price. Right. Well, I have to cover my costs, of course, but
I'll promise you'll be well worth it.
We'll say, why don't we do two? We'll call it 2,000. How's that? Is that?
So that's 1,500 off, or like how much was the total?
It's
3,000?
1,600 off, dude.
Okay.
That's great.
You are very kind, and I just like give him a kiss on the cheek. We'll be sure to back.
And I jizzed in my pants.
Yeah, I think when you turn around, like even Drab is like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably just like just an instinct. You probably just straight up make the area around you warmer because you're a fire
Yeah.
Nazi. So it's
My
like,
hair also starts like sparking again.
Yeah. Whew.
so what's that? 2,000 boobs.
Boobs.
Gold.
Ori's just making this disgusted face
1,000.
at all of you. It's like,
Yep.
I can't believe this.
Belmore
I'll
me-
get half. You get
Belmorn
half.
Belmorn leans down to you, Ori, and just whispers in your ear, "I don't understand. She doesn't even have any scales."
I will
What?
produce 1,000 gold.
Yeah,
I don't think she understands that Belmorn can even have like interests in other people than
Oh,
like,
you want to see
Bahamut.
Belmont's little red rocket?
Oh no!
I bet you Dragonborn have got little red rockets.
What?
I'll
So how much is everyone putting down?
well, everyone's putting down.
I think. Well,
I'll put down 400.
Yeah, 400 is how much everyone's putting down.
I have to put down 400.
Yeah, can you afford
There's
it?
so much money for me. I have a lot of money though, but
We have a lot of
didn't
money.
you win like
I don't know.
quite a lot off beating the crap out of Kelvin?
You
in
guys
an
won
arm
a lot
wrestle?
of money off of this.
I got fuck all out of it, okay?
Well, I mean,
I got
Jack got
embarrassed.
1,000, right?
All right, so 400 each.
So
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Belmorn puts in 400 as well.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I put the money up. I gather everyone's money together and put it in like neat piles. There you go.
They'd like spell out boobs or something.
Right. So Belmorn sticks in the money and he says,
There. How long will it take to get everything ready? Give me about half an hour or so. I have to install the gems and calibrate the different models for your size and weight.
and he's still kind of like glancing at Ignia, just like out of the corner of his eye. He's doing the
She's
thing.
just sitting there, legs crossed on the display.
Tangling her hair around her finger.
And like from upstairs, you guys can hear,
Clyde! What's going on? Why is the light on? Don't worry. I'll be up shortly. We have some late night customers. Oh, send them away. It's early. I want to get some sleep. Don't you worry, Matilda. I'll be up soon. We're almost concluded with business here.
Matilda.
Right. Okay.
Great name.
I shuffle over to Agnia. That was very good.
And I just give Kelvin a wink. Like a cheeky wink, you know, like that. I know.
I think we should be more professional.
I veto that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
Ori.
50%'s worth a bit of unprofessionalism.
one day I'll teach you my ways. I know.
Oh my god,
I will
that's
save you
disgusting.
lots of money, girl.
yeah.
I'm sure you'll grow up nicely.
Ignia, there are other ways to get a discount without.
Well, didn't
Not that you're.
There are other
completely
ways.
drab.
You don't have to use your femininity to expose yourself like that.
But you're more than welcome to use your femininity.
I'm just saying, Ori, there are more than one way to skin a cat.
No,
It's true.
I don't want to know.
You can, if you get the acid just right, you can just.
I don't want to
Unquick.
skin a cat.
Oh, the knife. It's a bit messy with the knife. I mean,
Is that what happened to Tiddles?
Sigh.
no idea what you're talking about.
okay. So Clyde is sort of setting up the various sun gliders and whatnot over the next half hour. He kind of shows you how to collapse them. There's basically some different latches on them where you guys can sort of lock in their wings and kind of unlock them, so you can pull the wings in a bit and just kind of lock them again with like another like safety latch.
Can I do something while he's assembling them?
What do you want to do?
Like on the gems. Are there like any gems that are especially like expensive or valuable?
I mean, pretty
or
much.
come from
it's
where I come?
Give me a See, normally
Kind
it'd
of
be
an
like an
expert on
appraisal.
gems.
It's probably gonna be like a.
Like something that strikes me as like
Give me
something
a
from my,
nature
like-
check.
Oh fuck.
You have no idea
Yeah.
how much these are worth. You've definitely taken them out from their various positions, but you were just kind of told to grab like various gems and things. The only thing that you do know is you do recognize the azulite gems, but a lot of the other ones you don't recognize.
Are we getting any azulite gems?
Yes, yours
Yeah, you get
and
two,
Kelvin's
yeah.
are azulites.
Are there any others that are from like?
None
the
that you
Karam-
recognize.
I want to take one. I want to take one extra azulite with me, and I want to steal it.
Okay, so his cabinet, he's got like a display cabinet that he quite obviously locks when you guys are done. But if you want to sort of try to break into it while he's working on this, you absolutely can try.
Can I notice if Ori is sneaking her hands?
Sure. So what I'd like first, Ori, is for you to give me a stealth check.
Come on, baby.
And Drab, you can give me...
Oh no! Shit.
Drab, it would be a passive perception. What's your passive perception?
10.
Okay, so
Makes it
I don't think it is, because mine says 10, and I know my passive's a 15, so I think it's fucked up or something.
Let's check.
What's perception?
Just check.
Passive.
Your
It's
wisdom.
10 plus
no,
your
it
perception.
is. He's got no wisdom modifier.
Yeah, okay. So yours is actually 10.
Yeah.
Trying to
So
fix
makes it breaks it regardless. So
Unless
Ori's
it's just
So Ori's the one that's trying to stealth here. So she's going to be successful. You don't notice her.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
So Ori is doing this not super quietly, but I guess this guy is kind of talking to you and stuff. Maybe he's talking to you while you're working on, or while he's explaining how to collapse these things or install the gems or sort of leave them to.
I mean, I'm thinking that he thinks that I'm like just looking around, touching everything,
So if you guys have ever been like in a jewelry store or even like a department store or whatever where they have cologne and things, they've got like a lock on the back of the display cabinet with a slide, with like a sliding panel. So I think it's the same kind of setup. It's a glass display case, and on the back there's a sliding panel with a lock on it. So you kind of walk to the back of it. And give me a sleight of hand check as you try.
I have thieves' tools.
Yeah, so...
but I'm not sure if that gives me anything.
So
it doesn't give
Thieves'
me any
Tools,
plus, right?
Thieves' Tools under equipment here. Let me just double check. I think it just lowers the difficulty. But let me check.
Or isn't it just that you have the tools to actually do it? I don't know.
Thieves' Tools. Set of tools includes small file, a set of lockpicks, small mirror mounted on a metal handle, a set of narrow-bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers. Proficiencies with this tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks.
Oh,
So you
okay.
get to add your proficiency with a sleight of hand check.
So I don't know how I put that in Roll20 because I have
Just
like it
check
as a
the
tool.
sleight of hand.
Well, no.
As
So it's
proficiency, right?
you've got it's an additional 4 basically. So you roll you just hit your sleight of hand roll, and then we're gonna add another +4.
Okay, all right. Oh,
So a 30.
yeah.
Okay. Slide the thieves' tools in real casually. Lock opens pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Slide the panel open, and you take another azulite gem.
Are there any other ones that strike my fancy? Like any?
I mean, there's different
extra shiny
sizes.
one?
The azulite ones are kind of sparkly, but they're small. There's bigger ones. You don't know what they are.
I want to take once. I want to take the azulite, and then I want to take another one, a big one.
A big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. You just you snake
Good
those
little Christian girl like Ori's stealing.
and kind of
Yeah.
take them and put them in your pocket.
Yeah. And then I
Dirk
close
kind of you feel Dirk like wiggling around trying to get out of the way.
the-
This giant fucking rock gets placed into the pocket. Yeah, one of the gems is probably, I don't know. Not fist size, a bit smaller than that. I'd say probably like,
A tangerine.
no, maybe like a clementine. A little bit smaller than a tangerine.
A ping pong ball.
Yeah, maybe like a ping pong ball size. That's about the
It's a
size.
small clementine.
It's about the size of about the size of the one that Drab and Belmorn had for their sun gliders.
All right, I close it, and then I'm just gonna like
It's heavy.
pretend
though.
to be
it
looking.
feels it feels weighty. It's
I feel the weight of guilt and power. I guess I don't know.
okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You place the gems in your pocket. Close the panel. Give me another sleight of hand check to close this up.
Come on. Mm-hmm.
17. This is without your thieves' tools because you're actually closing this now. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of close the lock up reasonably quietly. Okay. Nobody seems to react. You place the stuff in your pocket. Casually walk away. Everyone's just probably focused on this guy as he's kind of explaining, how to work these sun gliders and whatnot.
So I just want to ask, how fast can we come to your location?
Well, they move pretty fast. If you're traveling, you said 150 miles. How
Yeah,
far?
Just for a bit of margin, but it's about a 60 mile to where we're going.
Well, 60 miles. Probably take you maybe about I'd say 3 hours or so.
Okay. Alright. Doing the math in my head. Okay. Well, they're paid for now anyway, so 3 hours will have to do. Thanks very much.
You guys technically have about, we'll say, after you get done here, about 14 hours or so to play with.
Yeah. Doesn't fill me with confidence.
Are we ready? Are we ready to go?
Cheers, Clive.
Yep, just grab your glider, Rory. I'll help you
It
with it
was
on.
a pleasure doing business.
He was sort of like he's walking over to Ignia.
It was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure doing business with you. This is just so you know, this is my shop. I own it, and I have had the pleasure of meeting many fair people that have come through
Oh,
here.
I am very grateful. Thank you again so much, and I look forward to our drinks.
Oh,
I'm sure you're making a lot of money in all of this.
well,
That must be great.
I'm not making a lot of money. I mean, it does cost quite a bit to maintain these. I have to hire different people to build them for me.
Oh, but surely you've got plenty to, spoil a lady and such. Wink,
Oh.
I wink at him.
Oh,
Drink well and eat well and
Oh,
Bye. I'm gonna walk out.
I do all right. I think I've done quite nicely for myself. I mean, having a shop here in the market square in Kazakhs is not cheap, for sure. But I think I'm a rather good businessman.
I'm
Oh,
walking
you
out.
are very
Does anything happen when I walk out of the store?
Alarms go off. from all-
No!
Unexpected item in the bagging area.
No, nothing seems to happen.
I'm happy they haven't invented those yet.
Says every shoplifter ever. Or he just kind of walks off as she.
I'm just gonna stand, like,
answered.
really close by the door, like.
Come on, then let's get. I'm talking like the guy that owns the shop. Let's get going.
Very well. Safe travels, and remember, when you fly with the glider, make sure that you start your journey from somewhere as high. The higher you are, the easier the ride will be.
Any recommendations from launching points in the city?
Oh, well, Pinnacle Tower is the highest point in the city, or perhaps you could head to one of the mountains, but I suppose if you're trying to get to somewhere else, it might be counterproductive.
Okay.
There's some other high places in town. Well, most of the people that ride the Sun Gliders depends on where exactly you're going. Temple of the Cerulean Sky, I mean, they've been taking a nice opportunity to welcome any new people. I think they're trying to sell people on their religion and whatnot, but, you know, it's a decent place, a launching point, as it were.
Fantastic. All right. Well, you have a. See you later, Clyde.
Very, very well. And I'm sorry, he's kind of like leans in close. I didn't get the young lady's name. What was her name again? It was the one that was being rather friendly.
All right. That's
Megan.
Megan.
Well, she doesn't like giving out her name because, you know.
Oh, but sure.
Oh,
you
well,
know,
you're an
well, yeah,
you're
of
an
course.
exception,
I mean,
of course. She goes by Aqueous.
Aqueous. What a beautiful
Yeah.
name.
Give me a deception check, please. Deception check, please, Calvin.
Oh,
I rolled a
No.
2. I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
it's a very beautiful name.
So he said,
Aqueous. What a beautiful name. I don't think I've ever heard a more beautiful name. Clyde, are you coming up? I'll be right there, my precious Matilda. Don't you worry. We made a fine profit tonight. Good. Hurry up. Get those people out of here. It's way early. The store should be open now. I'll be right up, my love. And just make sure that she knows, the lovely Aqueous, that I am very open to many, well, you know, to many possibilities and different.
Oh, don't worry.
Different ideas and just I'm very open-minded.
Well, I'll tell you that you'll have to be. I'm gonna give him a nudge and a wink.
Oh.
You prepare yourself. That's all. Right. Good to see you, Clyde.
All right. I can't wait to hear from her. Good night, you have her. You be safe and make sure you take care of her.
Oh, I'll leave that to you.
Oh, Jesus. Is what you need.
What on earth were you bloody nattering on about with him, Kelvin?
Oh, he was just asking for the fine lady's name.
What did you tell him?
Told him her name was Aqueous.
Can we go now?
Even
Maybe-
Belmorn is laughing. Like
I'm looking at all of them and I'm disappointed.
And he bought it as well. Oh,
and you guys walk off, and that's where we're gonna take our next break.
Beautiful.
We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for some more in Turn Order, the Seventh Eon, episode number 10. Thank you so much for watching this far. If you haven't done so, make sure you tweet out the stream, and we'll be back in just a little bit. So stay tuned. 5 minutes.
Oh, so good.
That was fun.